What's a fact that could save your life? If you fall through the ice, the dark spot is the way out. If you can't find your kid in your house, don't search common places they would be. Search the most deadly places: pools, freezes, washing machines and dryers. Seconds count, and if they are hiding under the table for an extra minute, who cares? If someone comes at you with a weapon and tells you to go with them, do not. Never go to the second location. Carbon monoxide is odorless. Get a detector. Never walk/ski/snowboard near trees when there is heavy snow. There is something called a tree well that sometimes forms under trees, where if you fall in you will become impacted by snow, often upside down, and suffocate to death. Signs of a stroke: fast face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurred, time to go to the hospital. Speed of response makes the difference between sometimes walks a little funny when tired and bedbound lump. If you know old people, you need to know how to spot a stroke. You lose heat 20 times faster when wet vs being dry. Shed wet clothes. One wool is warmer than anything that feels warm, even when wet. Don't pour water on a grease fire, put baking soda on it instead. Choking is silent. If they're coughing, they're not actually choking. If someone goes silent and starts pointing to their neck, start the Heimlich maneuver. A fishy smell in your house could mean there's an electrical fire. Don't pull a knife or anything else out of a puncture wound. The object may very well be keeping you from bleeding out. Only a medical professional should remove something stuck in you. Just because someone rings your doorbell, doesn't mean you have an obligation to answer. If you get caught in a rip current, don't fight it. It won't pull you under. People die because they panic, fight it, and get tired and then drown. Just let it take you out, and when you can, swim parallel to the shore out of the rip and then diagonally back to shore. If your kid gets kidnapped, don't teach them to say help. Teach them to say something like, "Who the fuck are you? You're not my fucking dad, fuck you." That's gonna turn a lot more heads and get you actual help a lot quicker. I live in Canada. This only applies to cold climates. They are not dead until they are warm and dead. There are many cases where somebody got stuck outside and froze, then doctor revived them. If you've gone 2.5 or more days without water, and you have to choose between drinking water without any way to sanitize it or not drinking water, drink the water. If you don't, you'll definitely die soon. Most of the diseases you can get from bad water take a couple days to set in, which gives you more time to find help. If you get bit by a wild animal, get yourself to a hospital ASAP and tell them that you don't want rabies to set in. Losing weight without trying could very well be cancer. Baking soda will extinguish a fire, even grease and electrical fires. You should always keep a box of it nearby when you're cooking and grilling. Asterisk elephants can outrun you. Asterisk elephants can outswim you. Asterisk elephants can throw objects at you. Asterisk elephants do not think you are cute. Asterisk elephants are very emotional. Asterisk elephants remember. If you're at the beach and the water recedes suddenly, run and get to the highest ground you can find. A tsunami is on the way. Don't mix bleach with anything but water. If it feels wrong, it probably is. Trust that gut feeling, it's there for a reason. If you live where the winter gets cold and you are traveling by car, always bring extra clothes. Have candles in the car. Try to always know where you are. And #X200B. Always run from a street fight, no honor in winning and deadly if you lose. And #X200B. Basic rule of 3: you can survive 3 minutes without breathing, asphyxiation, blood loss. 3 hours without shelter in an extreme environment, exposure. 3 days without water, Dehydration. 3 weeks without food, starvation. Priority. The rocks from a river absorb water. When rapidly heated, it causes the absorbed water to boil much quicker than steam can escape the rock. This buildup of steam causes the rock to explode, sending hot rock fragments everywhere. So don't use rocks from a river to make a fire pit. My mom always taught me to count rows between your seat and the emergency exit. So if you can't see where you are going, you can feel where you are going. I'll never forget that. If your car is broken down, do not stand in front of it while waiting for help. I had a friend killed when another driver swerved and hit her vehicle, causing it to run over her. Knowing that the symptoms of a heart attack are often very different for women compared to men. Inflammable does not mean non-flammable. It means it's something that could catch in fire that you don't want to catch on fire. Tank of CO2, non-flammable. Tank of propane, flammable. Tank of oxygen, inflammable. Don't drive distracted, please, guys. Getting a second or even third opinion. You know yourself better than they do. If you don't get answers, please keep looking. Please don't settle. As soon as your car door is unlocked, relock it. People get back into their cars and fiddle with their wallet or wherever, all with their car doors unlocked, and it makes them an easy target. If you ever feel dizzy or tired after a short ride in your car, get your car checked, cause there might be some exhaust leak leading into your cabin and might leak some harmful substances like CO. Removing the clip/magazine from a handgun doesn't make it safe. One bullet can still be in the chamber. If you are getting chased by bees, don't try to get underwater to escape them. The bees will simply wait for you to emerge from the water. If you get lost in the wilderness, the best thing to do is to stay calm and stay put. Unless there is an immediate threat to your safety in the area, just sit down and wait for someone to come find you. Many people die or get seriously injured because they keep moving and search and rescue can't catch up to them. If you're in the hood and hear someone say, "I got something for your ass," wait, right here. Do not wait right there. Leave immediately. Trusting your gut instincts. If you are traveling at high speeds in a car and the cars in front of you come to a sudden stop, you can always use the shoulder to slow down if need be. I know this might seem obvious, but I didn't realize it for quite some time. Also, when getting out of the shower or tub, I think it's always good to grab onto something. Once heard about a woman who died by cracking her head on the toilet after slipping when exiting the shower. Stay safe, y'all.